So I'm planning on being. I'm trying to learn to work in and out because I got some documents I want to be able to show people, especially when I start doing some programming that I'm gonna be doing with the youth, especially for Kwanzaa coming up. The title of this is the plan. And if you've been watching me before, I've been talking about the plan, but it's the King's plan, not my plan. It's the King's plan. I've just been in store to be blessed to administer the steps in order for us to get there. And one of the steps I'm doing it is through gardening and farming. I don't know if stream. I don't know how to tell if anything working. Somebody waved at me on Instagram. Ain't nobody on Facebook. Uh, and I'm checked in on all platforms that I know of. I didn't get in on LinkedIn, but I plan on maybe sharing this on LinkedIn. But it's just gonna be a way for me to be able to, because I'm gonna be able to put this little thing in a box, so I can teach some outdoor class room in the garden because just sitting up and wondering if people are listening and going back and forth and I can have a conversation with other people who's sitting with me. But this is a learning curve for me right now. And this is what I'm willing to do to be a part of the change, as some would say in the matrix, part of the resistance. Everybody think it's a joke, but it's real. It's real. We in a time now where people don't know who to trust and what to do. And so, what I want to do is help people bring their communities together because that's what it's been about me. No matter what you've heard from people or anything that you've seen that I've done, check my history, Google me. I am Kelvin Williams, Kelvin K. Williams. If you want to be known to be the exact Kelvin Kim Williams is my name. My brother don't even like his middle name. He don't like saying it, but it's just so. If you want to look me up, go ahead and look me up. Check my record. I'm an ex-felon. So let's get that out of the way so don't nobody try to hold that over my head. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the things I run up against when I'm in the school systems or when I come up against people who are into what I'm doing just for the look. Because I'm not in it for the look. I'm in it for the heaven on earth part of it. And if you don't know by now, my daddy, Reverend Leroy Williams, who was a pastor, a minister at a young age, and he sang and he turned the church out, and he had boys. He had two boys from his first wife and two boys and one girl from his second wife, and his last wife that I know of, he had two boys. And uh, he was the type to be fruitful and multiply because my mama came out of East Texas, two generations from slavery. I'm third generation out of slavery, if you want to know to be exact. It ain't been that long ago, y'all. Trust me. How long slavery been?
What, about 400 and almost 500 years?
500. It been 500 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So my grandma died when she was 80. I'm 57 now. My mama 80. So we still talking about we ain't in the 100 years, but my mama's mama was back before that, and my mama's daddy. I mean, my mama's daddy was back in those days. So at the end of the day, uh, I'm just here to really test this stream yard. So if y'all want to hang out with me until I get stuff together, I'll be I'll be spreading and moving stuff around. I'm gonna click through some of these screens on StreamYard, and every now and then I might chirp in and say something that people might think that is worthwhile listening. Say invite a guest to see how this layout is unique. So if anybody out there and they want to help me out, the StreamYard thing. I don't know how you get to me right now, but it did say I can crop, layout, and press and shift. Oh, no, I'm not trying to do that. So I can have a picture in picture layout, press and shift, seven shift plus 7. I'm not computer literate, excuse me. I had the opportunity to learn in Bastrop, Texas. That was a federal facility I was in, just so everybody know. But when I was in there, people often ask me what makes me different, especially when when I used to go on job interviews. I don't go on job interviews no more. But people still always interviewing me for everything. I don't even really care to be interviewed no more. I think people should pay to interview me now. So that's another reason why my uh, Zelle is on my bottom of my screen, because when I start talking about politicians and stuff, I'm gonna be like, yeah, in order to talk to me, hit that. If you want to get on my mic when I start doing events and stuff, I'm gonna be like, yeah, y'all gonna hit that Zelle, but I'm gonna get that nonprofit one set up. Right now, this coming straight to me. $1,200. We got coming out. We got Kwanzaa coming up, and we have some grow boxes that we done on recycling and stuff. And so this is an opportunity for people to support the stuff that we're doing in the schools. We actually doing 12 rows per school, and the 12 rows per school, we got a garden box in front of it, and it's got plants and stuff already in it, what we call instant garden. The kids are gonna paint them and stuff. So when we come back off the Christmas holiday, because all week what we've been doing is we've been working in those gardening and getting to put in, because we're still in the springtime, like here, before we go into our winter, because we can grow a lot of different things. We got okra still coming up right now, which a lot of people would say, what? Yeah, we got okra still flowering and stuff. So the deal is still a lot of opportunity for a lot of things. My mustard's done went to seed again already, so I still have opportunity to plant those and get those back up. But a lot of people want the collard green rose, so we're gonna be working with the kids for Kwanzaa. We're gonna be doing a telethon for the whole week of Kwanzaa for Shape Center in the city of Houston, over there with Brother Delord, Lonnie B. King, his family, with their talent. This Sunday, we're gonna be here at 4314 Yale Street, and we're gonna be showcasing the talent in our communities and stuff. So those are the things that we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be putting on events, and these events cost money, and it takes time and stuff like that. Plus, it's costing me. The deal is they're not opening enough facilities for us, and so the facilities that we have to use. We have our precinct 113 down the street, number 113, in the city of Houston, in the Gulf Coast. They in Independent Heights, the first Black incorporated city in the state of Texas. Y'all, how much y'all are talking to you? I'm telling you, it's the plan. The plan is for all of us to connect. That's what I really want people to know, is we all got to come together, because people are suffering no matter what color you is. What's this on my chin? Do I got something? Oh, that's just, I'm gray. So, but the deal is people suffering all over, insurance companies, you know what I'm saying? I'm still dealing with insurance companies, have to be so tedious on all the things, receipts going back and forth. So we got people, we speaking the language of the law of the land, and they living off the law of corporation. You know what I'm saying? And that don't have nothing to do with the people who need the stuff that they need. They study taxing us on every level. Taxation without representation is a no-go for me. Listen, y'all, they've been taxing us. We haven't even been getting our tax money. And what I'm telling y'all is, the reason why we haven't been getting our tax money is because the people we think in uniform that's on our side, and I'm specifically talking to the Democratic Party, people already know, they already think the Republican Party ain't about nothing. But the people I know and the people that's helping me are Republican. I hate to tell y'all that, but I ain't neither one of them. All I'm telling you is what I'm doing for the community. Hit that Cash App. That Cash App, $1,200. You get your name on the roll. We gonna do these schools. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pour in the youth. See, a lot of us already jacked up. We responsible for what's going on now, and we can change it still. But at the end of the day, we have to give it back to the youth. It's the things that were done. My brother already said. Barbara Jordan, Mickey Leland. They was in his living room. They was over at his mother's house partying. I said partying. What the hell did I just say? Partying. They was partying. They were getting down. You know what I'm saying? They drank. You know what I'm saying? They had a good time, but they was always about the community business. See, the deal is people want to punish people. You know, they punish people. I saw two sides of the black community when I was a kid. You had the side that was straight, that was in church, that didn't do the cafe, but we had a cafe on the corner and a church right there on Friday night, all the way to Sunday. They party. We would have somebody running our fence every time. Sometimes they fixed it, sometimes they didn't. Church was the next day, regardless. I had to get up and go. We was raised in that stuff. There's certain stuff that happens in our communities that we know about, that we deal with each other, but we got people moving in that saying that ain't so. So much so that, listen, they came in on me. And what I'm telling y'all is, I could have been dead. You know, the same thing happened to George Floyd happened to me at a service station up here. They gave me, I broke $100 bill. They gave me some change one night. I went back the next morning, went to spend the money. The lady said it was wrong. It was a 50 and it was counterfeit. I'm like, I ain't getting no counterfeit. I got it from y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running counterfeit. She treated me like I was criminal. Wouldn't even let me look at it and said I end up going to jail. Because I demanded that you prove to me that it's a fake, because I saw all the kind of stuff that they do and was in jail and got lost in there and saw what they doing there. They still beating people like they would when I was in there when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have enough help in there. Them people so frustrated. They had one woman who was a guard that was running the whole show, would pick fights, and the big gorilla who couldn't even write and fill out the paperwork come over there, fight her battle. And he had so many dudes going to the hospital and coming back and getting out before I got out. And everybody is a turnkey to get out. You gonna take the bond that they gonna give you. Ain't nobody gonna go in there and say, yeah, I stay. Everybody trying to get out. That bond stuff, yeah, all that stuff messing over money. That stuff ain't going to people to help people. I'm telling y'all, we need to divert our resources. And when I say our resources we already have. The resources we getting. Our people are mismanaging that. You know, that's what the Republicans are saying to the Democrats. Y'all don't want to mismanage. Y'all got just as much money as we got. And y'all investing in, they told the United States, the dude for Alibaba told the United States, I know at least almost 10 years ago, if you don't invest in infrastructure, it's going to be bad. Look, we had a freeze last year, and everybody keep thinking they didn't just, we fixed everything just like that. They fixed it. Okay, y'all so gullible, you know. Oh, that's right. We can't talk about being that because we're supposed to trust the government because them the people we put in office. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm coming after the politicians. That's where the problem at. They a joke. You can take it for what it's worth. You can keep on believing it or not. It's their hearts. You know what I'm saying? We could tell. The Bible say you should know them by the fruits that they bear. We know them by what they do. They've been in there long enough. They had their turn. It's time for somebody else to have a turn. It's time to go. It's time to get out. Sheila Jackson Lee, time for you to go. No more. Boris Miles, your drunk ass, yeah, time for you to go. Yeah, nigga, fuck you. Oh, I wasn't supposed to be saying that. I am so sorry. Forgive me. Let me take a deep breath. See, when I start mentioning names, you know, it'd be like a fight go with that for real. You know what I'm saying? And when I say a fight go with that, I really mean that. You know what I'm saying? Because they raping our community, and I'm not gonna stand back and continue to let these people do that. And as y'all can see in the news, you can ignore it all you want to. You can say, "Oh, it's black folk. We don't need to hold them accountable. Let's just hold the white folks accountable." No, I hold everybody accountable. That's what it is about for me. You know, if anybody got anything to say, time to go ahead and get it out now. I told y'all I'm an ex-felon. Matter of fact, all the ex-felons don't even want to admit they ex-felon. Everybody want to forget that shit. You know. Oh, I said it again. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be clean time, but it is nighttime. I'm gonna do a night channel where I can, just let it out. You know, a lot of people don't like to hear me talk like that, but they like to hear hopeful stuff, and I want to see hopeful stuff. But we have to see the stuff that's in front of us, because it's like I often always tell people is if you see a little baby in the middle of the street and the car coming, you know what I'm saying, and you can't get to them, but you can get their attention and possibly get them out the way. How you gonna do it? How you gonna do it? Oh, please, 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 come on, I get out the street. Yeah, it comes out a whole lot different when it seems like a life or death situation, and I think we're in a life or death situation because people don't know where their food come from. They don't know where their resources come from. People waiting on a check. When you done put a seed in the ground, you waiting on God to do what He gonna do, and that's called depending on God and relying on God. And that you have to do your part. You have to be willing to till that ground and prepare for that seed and prepare for it to grow. You know what I'm saying? There's some intention go with that, and I can teach through that. So part of the plan is when I'm in the garden and I'm talking to the kids and I'm showing them how life can be grown from. I'm showing them how to grow community. We not just going. We plant seeds. We dedicate what we missing in the world or what we want to see more of. That's what this about. When I sit down with my brother, they amaze me the stuff to come out of his mouth because they labored all us crazy all our life. But the deal is there been people. My daddy knew what he was doing. I'm telling you, my daddy was a peaceful man. Ain't nobody mess with him. Reverend Leroy Williams preached up and down the street, drove yellow cab, white cab, brown cab, worked at the waterfront. Worked on the freeway at I-10. Thing we need to talk about over there on Lockwood, that graveyard, that old we call it a slave cemetery, but people, when you really do the history over there, you find out the people that's in there. What you got is I-10 coming across there. It ain't even 1 block away from it, and then you got Lockwood that split it in half. And my daddy remember working on that freeway, and he said that bodies was in the coffins, and the hair was still growing on them, coming out of the coffin. There was so much hair in some of them graves that was floating, and where they buried people at. I'm just telling y'all, these are things that I done heard, and I know and I believe it. And my daddy came from work saying that. And my mama's still alive to testify to it. Some of the other people are still alive to testify to it. So at the end of the day, I supposed to have been messing with this StreamYard. I probably gone. Well, I'm gonna still fool with it a little bit, but it's hard for me to talk and work at the same time. But ain't nobody even tried to call in. Did anybody say they were gonna anybody on StreamYard? What do I need to do on StreamYard? I don't know. So that's probably why I'm gonna need to have some moderators or whatever. And then I'm gonna have a regular time that I come on that specifically talking about the different stuff we're doing. But I'm really doing this to take this on the road so I can be out in the garden at the same time and y'all can see what I'm seeing and experiencing what I'm seeing. No, that didn't show up on StreamYard. Yeah. And this no, oh yeah, that is. So we got like it's on YouTube too.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So the deal is, so let me just say this here. So my Zelle account. So anybody, y'all balling, got that money, you know what I'm saying? I got some investments coming up, property. I'm bringing back sharecropping, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to rub your little pennies together, your nickels together. But some of y'all got a little money, that y'all gonna miss off. You know what I'm saying? When I say you're gonna mess off, you know, y'all going to buy the Louis, Gucci, and Prada, and all that other stuff, you know, and them people, you started making them family riches. You ain't making the Williams tribe nothing. Or It Takes a Tribe, the nonprofit, you know what I'm saying? But that's coming down soon. So and then but anyway, that $1,200, you'll get a bed. I ain't begging. I'm not saying I ain't got nothing to give. So I got something to give, but at the end of the day, y'all pay the government like it ain't nothing. Y'all go work all that overtime and give it all right back to them and stuff. And you can put in time here. But like I say, we'll get into all that in different subjects that make sense because we're in a time of the season where people are into spend, and it hasn't looked like the times that I've seen before because I was in the time back in the day where we had to ride the bus and go downtown to Woodworth and all that stuff, and everybody was all over the place and all these little Santa Claus, and it just seemed like they didn't run out of nothing. In Home Depot, if you don't get there after Thanksgiving, you will not get Christmas decoration, and they do not come back with a second round, and you can't bring them back after a couple of weeks. That's how serious it is with that Christmas stuff. You don't even have no leftovers no more. You used to have leftovers after Christmas. It ain't happening no more. They got y'all down to the record on how much y'all gonna spend. That's crazy to me. You know how they just. But all that stuff come from social studies and all these different things that they was teaching us in school that I was listening on. So I'm gonna fool with this thing a little bit to see what happens. It says share. What can I share? It says share video files. So, or share screen, or share slide. Let me see what the video files could give me if I can share. Oh, we got a camera roll up in there. Let me see what I can pull out. This is good practice for me. But the plan, I do have a plan and I don't want to be distracted from it. Let's say open. Did I share the screen? No, it's not on the. What's the deal with the StreamYard deal? Okay, that's me. Oh, say I can share this now.
Takes a tribe, let it be king.
Yeah. I think this would be easy. This how much we've been over here practicing.
Okay. Now listen, this message is really, to the representation of the game.
This is like,
but I'm even going to say something. Appreciate that 20 fam. You know what I mean? They appreciate that 20 fam. You know, I needed it with my brother. But even though I'm talking to the pimpin', I want you to know that I'm.
Yeah, that's cool. You can go in and out of that. I like that feature. See, now I can show you videos. I don't know if you can see that from any other thing. Was that showing from Facebook or from
YouTube?
Only YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't see it over here.
So, and
I'm on Instagram over here.
So, but Instagram is here. So Instagram wouldn't see it over there because Instagram is not on StreamYard. That's something else we find out. So this is a training class too. Because when I'm learning, you learning. What's this one is? This one say picture layout. So do people log into the stream on YouTube. StreamYard, right. But can you log in from StreamYard or they operating from YouTube? YouTube. So, but you can't come from StreamYard anywhere. I don't think so. So StreamYard is just a place where it allows you to do the graphics and stuff down there. like to share stuff. Like it say invite. Who would I invite? It's a StreamYard copy clip. Okay, so this is where I invite people. Copy clip. What happened? Copy to clip. Did I do that? Did I do it when I did that? Copy. Okay, so now so if I only wanted specific people to get it, I would email it or I would message it or whatever. And then Gmail. Let's see. Okay. This is interesting. Documents. That's what I need to get on. Hockey, camera, background, general, shift, video up for comment banner, audio avatar, automatic ad, share screen, video to stream, record a separate audio file for each guest. Oh, that feature ain't even there. That would have been interesting too. Camera, wide. Did it change it? Let's see. But the plan is to learn this here too, so it'd be easy. So now I get out of that, and then I go to so I did. If I shared it, where did I share it at?
To probably the Facebook.
Oh yeah, because it couldn't have went to Instagram if it was coming from here. That's the reason why they say that. It says shift 5. Didn't I do that? Huh? None of the new layout? Like this here. Layout. But it won't move. And I think it said I can have up to 10 people or whatever on this thing. I wonder how you get on there though.
Look at this and see if it says something. Open the live chat.
Press shift.
Let me try to go back to StreamYard and see from over there.
Having issues. Yes, I am. Of course I am.
Let's see what's on broadcast.
What's that noise?
My phone ring.
Oh.
Somebody called me. I'm trying to see if I can go on there with you from StreamYard. Let me see in the studio. Let's see what happens.
And you was on YouTube already, huh?
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to see. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that. All right, hold on.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm sorry.
Destinations.
This is where I get bored at when they start getting stuck.
You have one seat left. Invite members.
And I can't get out of this page here.
You're supposed to, I guess you're supposed to be able to invite members to join.
Yeah, I went into it said invite. So I go down here
Invite.
and then I copy to clipboard. And so that's why I said, how do I get it out?
Hit Messenger, and then you can, when you copy the clipboard, when you go to Messenger, you'll be able to send it to whoever.
I got a headache. Maybe I need some tea. This thing like to be touched on too much. Send message. To enter. Damn, this shit small too down here. I need another screen for this shit thing down here. StreamYard.
Right here. Now put whoever you want to send it to. Type whoever you want to send it to.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that from here too.
Mm-hmm.
It went to that was wrong. That was dead wrong. What did it put what you up on there, cause they go to the Facebook stuff. Yeah, I tell you that mug like to be touched on. could have been listening to my nephew, huh?
Yeah. Extremely hard. Oh shit. Okay. Oh no, that went to my page.
Let's see. I think it's working out. Uh-oh. J-Boy was on that. J-Boy. Oh, he say add him up. Let me add J-Boy up. Okay. You on Messenger, Jay? Let me see if he on Messenger. You not on Facebook, is you? You on Instagram. Oh, I can't do you on Instagram can I bring him up on Instagram though though. Let me see how I can cut you up on Instagram. And
to the bottom.
What, right here?
Mm-hmm.
Except
there you go. Mine's gonna split.
Mm-hmm. But this is on what's got? Yeah. What's up, J-Boy?
What up?
Man,
yeah, I'm on Facebook too.
You on Facebook too? Well, go on Facebook too. Let's hook up on Facebook. You know we gotta. I told you we need to get that talk show together. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't want to talk about that.
We tried.
No, we don't do no try. We doing it now because I'm gonna tell you about them texting. See now you came on. I'm ready to start talking lip. Go on Facebook so they can see you get chopped up about that mess you talking. Told y'all about putting y'all heart in these folk, and they ain't pouring out. They ain't even pouring in our community. I told y'all I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna let y'all know, huh? Nah, everybody need to hear what's going on. You got to give everybody the opportunity. I'm laying out the plan. You can tell the history, but how long you know me, Jay?
Since I was little. I know you forever.
Forever. That's what I'm talking about. Say what it is, J-Boy. J-Boy know what it is. We go a long way back, huh?
Hey, look, for real though, we've been trying to tell you it's the urban truth.
The urban truth.
The urban truth that we get. We naturally get our resources, all right?
Hey, you better listen.
You hear this man talk about it every day. I watch him too, but he probably doesn't know it. I watch him every time he hops on this live. I watch him too.
Don't nobody believe what I'm saying, Jay. You know that. I've been trying to work.
Everybody think you're just a crazy old man, huh? That don't know nothing.
And I don't care. Am I right? Huh? What you know about me, Jay? Tell them something about me that you know that other people don't know.
Man, let me tell you, this boy right here is the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth. See, he naturally grows, right? He's
what we done together.
The urban truth right here.
Yeah, but tell me. Man, tell me what we done together. See, people on Facebook, they can't even see who you is, and that's the whole thing. I'm on all this stuff at the same time now.
What do you mean? We got people watching right now. I got two.
Yeah, that's just they can't see you though. You could be on Facebook, And I'm telling you, it's people on Facebook that's not on Instagram. It's people on YouTube that's not on Instagram or Facebook. Everybody got their different thing that they like, and the deal is I'm delivering the plan. I don't want to struggle no more. I want to make life easy. Life always been good. You had a blessed life. You know what I'm saying? I want people to know about the stuff that we done all over the world. You done been all over the world. When you going back to London? Huh?
I'll be back up there soon. I'll be back up there soon. You know, COVID's hitting them harder than it's hitting us. So,
Man, that COVID something else ain't. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, dog. That's the reason I got at first. At first, I was like everyone else. I'm like, man, what the hell is this virus killing me? Man, y'all out of here, whatever. I turn on, you know, I'm on Facebook, social media, Facebook, whatever. I see what's going on in all those foreign countries, burning them dead bodies over there. I'm like, hell no, get a shot.
Huh?
That changed my mind real quick. After what I saw going on up in those foreign countries, up in there, like in India and something like that.
What they got going on up there?
You don't know what's going on up there, bro?
No, drop the bomb on me.
Okay, so basically, what's going up on there? If y'all guys don't know, what's going up over there is, you see, not everyone can get vaccinated like we are, right?
For real?
I woke up. For real, not everyone can get it. Only in the U.S. and maybe some of the UK, but not all of it.
What?
Not everyone. Yeah, not everyone has.
I did not know that. That's something I'm aware of it.
Yeah, not everyone could get it, right? So up in India, right? I was on Facebook, and you know I'm scrolling on Facebook, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you know I see them. I see up in India, you know, they got like the whole news, like the whole CNN, whatever, news reporters up there, whatever, and like so.
What they say?
There's a bunch of bodies everywhere, right? I see nothing but a bunch of bodies everywhere. I'm like, bro, I know those ain't bodies.
I didn't see that.
They're messing with me, dog. And like, I was looking into that. I had to really rewind it, and yeah, man, what they're doing up there is crazy, bro. They were like, so basically, so they died, right?
Uh-huh.
And then they put them like somewhere, I don't know, like somewhere, right? And then they just burn them. It was crazy. And then after that, I'm like, hell, I'm getting shot, whatever. So then I got it. That changed my mind real quick.
Yeah. So what had you not getting the shot before?
Sally was, my mom was always talking. My mom was always talking about, man, this vaccine, whatever. I'm like, Mom, we're never going to come out with.
She didn't want to take the vaccine?
No, she was waiting for it. And I was like, Mommy, they're never going to come out with, like, the vaccine, whatever. You'll be watching the news every day, wishing, like, it'll come, whatever. And then finally, the one day, it happened, and I was like, wow. But, she was already gone. But, I wish she was there to see that, man, because she was.
Sally died before when? Before what happened?
So she started talking about the vaccine at the beginning when it was first started, the whole COVID thing. When this thing was first starting,
mm-hmm.
She was already talking about the vaccine.
So was she going to take the vaccine or she didn't want to take it?
No, yeah, she was going to take it, of course.
But they never did give it to her?
Man, it was crazy.
She
was on the list. She was like everyone else. She was on the list.
To take the vaccine?
Yeah, she was on the list.
They wouldn't let her take the vaccine?
Well, it was the beginning of it, so there wasn't really a vaccine.
How long has it been since Sally passed? It ain't been 6 months.
Yeah, no, it's been 6 months, but I'm talking about beginning of it.
Oh, yeah.
When this stuff was happening up in over there in China, nobody knew what it was. All right, nobody at first. Even Donald Trump didn't know what it was. He was trying to, tell everyone, just do a daily shit. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing. Whatever.
So you ready? So you ready to talk about this coronavirus than to talk about the Texans?
Man, you got me started. I can talk about either one. You started talking. I was talking about the Texans, and you were talking.
You brought up that.
Anyways, on with the story, right? Anyways, on with the story.
What story?
So, anyways, I'm explaining.
Okay.
How this whole virus started.
Okay.
Apparently, you don't know how it started, so I'm telling you how it started.
The virus?
Yeah, the virus.
I know. I just wanted to know if did Sally, was she able to get it before she passed? That's all. I know. I don't particularly like talking about it because it affects people in different ways.
Yeah.
And
it's different. A lot of people have their own opinions.
I will tell you this one thing about the virus that I do know for a fact. Ain't nobody talking about the garden as being part of a preventative measure or even a cure. I do know that. I bet you Dr. Fauci ain't talking about that. I bet you that. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to stay indoors for the virus, and here's Kelvin outside.
I ain't said. Listen. No. Don't get me. I ain't no Dr. Sabi. I ain't heal nobody, but the results is as shown is accordingly to the people who are in your life. You can look at them and tell by what they do. You can look at them and tell. It's in nature. Nature does show you that. If you eating from the ground, it shows in you. Trust me, there is a result and a benefit from it. Do you believe it? See, people have to believe it in order to want to change. You know what I'm saying? And the deal is we locked into fast food life. What year was you born?
96.
96. In 1996.
That's when Space Jam came out.
Yeah, see, yeah.
I bet you don't remember that.
All that still new stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch it the first time.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
How do you not remember it? How do you not know Space Jam?
Yeah. How's Shatira?
She's good.
She good? She been coming to the house?
No. I see her here and there. I don't know. She's planning to get married.
Yeah, Shatira is. She pregnant, she married, she everything. She listen. Yeah, I ain't listen. I told her, just like I told my daughter, don't expect me to do no silly stuff, because if I don't know somebody, I can't be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring them around me, they can't handle me. Nah, I ain't a part of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Don't come bring no mug to my face talking about this, that. If they ain't willing to work and get down and do what I do, you know where I'm at, Jay. You already know how it's going down. I ain't buying it. Huh?
I already know.
Yeah.
I already know.
You can't protect no.
I don't think you remember this, Kelvin. Maybe you do. I don't remember. I remember me and little Eric, man, we got into some trouble. Remember that a really long time ago?
I don't ever remember you getting in trouble.
Well, anyways, me and him got into some trouble or whatever, and I don't remember what it was. I was like, you know what, we ain't. You know what? She's like, I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna do what Kelvin did. And I'm like, Kelvin. What was that? What's he gonna do? And that was way before, so together, and boy, you put
before me and Ursula what? You said that too quick. You say me and Ursula what?
I said that was when y'all were still together, whatever.
Oh.
Now let me tell you, man, you came to the house with that white truck that you used to have. You put me and that dude to where it wasn't even funny.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember you ever getting in trouble, Jay. I swear to you, I don't. I don't remember you ever doing anything that got you. I remember when I threw your arm out of socket and it wouldn't go back in when we was slinging you around. When you
I don't think you weren't the only one. Sally tried that to do the same thing too.
Yeah, but you used to always run back in the couch and put it in place. And this one time it didn't go back into place, and we had to run all the way to Sugarland to a friend of hers to pop it back in place.
Yeah,
because we couldn't pop it back in place.
Yeah, I remember that.
What the hell? You was like what, 4, 5?
Yeah, 4, 5.
Yeah. You remember the barbershop? Shatira always bringing up the barbershop.
I kind of remember the barbershop. The one thing I kind of remember was like after the barbershop, they went to like some rollerblading ring. After that, I kind of vaguely remember that.
Right. Well, for people who don't know, is a part of the story is that J-Boy and Shatira and Marcus is part of another family of mine that I actually live with, and their mother was what? How would you describe your mother, Jay?
She was awesome.
Yeah, but huh?
Just said she was the best mom ever.
Yeah, I know that. I'm talking about how would you describe her as far as race?
White.
Yeah, and so what do you consider yourself?
Well, I thought for the longest I thought I was white too.
So when you find out you was when you find out you was black, huh?
I found out I was black. I don't remember. I remember the whole time. You know, I went to high school, bro. And, you know, I'm surrounded by all these black kids, and they're all like, "Man, you're not black. Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm white," and they're like, "Nah, you're not white either." I'm not white. It was like, "No, what am I?" And they saw my mustache. They're like, "You're Mexican." And I'm like, "No, I'm definitely a Mexican." So then they're like, "Okay, so you're not black, you're not white, you're not Mexican. What are you?" And then I said, "Okay, so what's black and white?"
And what was black and white?
You know, black. So the whole time in high school they call me a zebra because black and white stripes.
No, they didn't. That was illegal. You know that? You didn't never tell me that shit. You'd have told me that shit, I'd have got them motherfuckers straight. You know?
That was my nickname that I kind of came up for myself.
Oh, that you adopted. So what about Shatira?
Shatira knew she was black before I did.
Well, she older than you. It's just like it was like, when did that light bulb come on for you? You know, is that because, you know, that's something that was, you know, really not really focused on, you know, because, you know, you got to remember. And then what was unique was who was Sally, you know, partnered up with. Yeah, so we had a unique thing going on. You remember us going to that church that time?
Yeah, I know that. I remember that church because I know it was off of that. What was that freeway over there?
Huh? Say what?
I said I remember the church. I'm trying to remember what freeway it was off of.
It was downtown. Yeah, out 45. When you go across, going 288.
Yeah, 288, 40. Yeah, somewhere over there.
Right. So yeah, that was St. John downtown. I remember we went there because Rachel wanted to know about God, and I didn't want to tell y'all by God, I wanted y'all to experience stuff. So we went to different churches. I took y'all around to all the different churches, and that was the one church that we went to where it was 2 white ladies with 1 black guy with 3 mixed kids and 1 white kid. No, 2 white kids, because Christina was there too.
Yeah.
You know, and then so, and nobody judged us. Like when we go in the restaurants and eat, remember how people used to look at us?
Yeah.
And me,
I didn't care.
yeah, and men used to stop me in the restroom. They used to always say, "How you do that, man?" I said, "Do what?" They said, "Got them 2 women." I said, "Got them what?" I said, "What do y'all think going on?" I say, I'm just out here eating with them. They my God kids. That's all. People mind did a bunch of stuff with that, but it takes Shatira to start telling you about the different stuff. I remember when we used to lose y'all ass at Astroworld and the rodeo.
Man, I remember Astroworld. I remember there was a roller coaster Shatira wanted to go on, but I didn't want to.
You know, Astroworld was just about over with when y'all was doing what y'all was doing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, terrible.
So
Sarah went on it by herself. Stuff, and I remember we went on to the roller coaster, and then we crossed to the other side to get out.
Yeah. So look, boy, I ain't gonna sit on the phone with you all night, but look, we gonna get on and do a talk show because I'm finna be I'm gonna run a network. I wanna show people, you know, how to grow communities, and then how we done worked and all the different stuff we done together, the different places we been. You remember Slitterbun?
Yeah.
You remember what happened at Slitterbun?
What?
When I was singing that time, and y'all didn't want me to sing.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, I think it was Marcus. Marcus was like, I remember Marcus said something. I remember we were saying a line, like you're like damn, all these people, and then like you start singing, and then Marcus was like, don't sing because you're gonna have all these people. You're gonna have all these people join in with you, whatever you're gonna sing, and then we're gonna get a further line.
No, we had to wait in line. We didn't get no special privilege because I was singing. Y'all was just embarrassed. You know.
I wasn't embarrassed. Marcus was embarrassed.
Huh?
I didn't care. Marcus and Tara was embarrassed. I didn't care.
Yeah, you always been pretty cool about that. But yeah, that was fun. Let me get off here because I'm going to get my butt to bed. But I just wanted to come on. I was coming on to tell people what the plan is because that's what I'm going to be coming on doing. And, you know, I need a pardon, you know. Lil Wayne got a pardon from Trump. I want a pardon from Biden, you know. I'm doing good work in the community. I want my property back. You know what I'm saying? I want to stop all nonsense. Huh?
You so fine for your property?
I ain't gonna never give it up. I ain't sell my property. These people, they know what's going on. They doing some okie doke stuff. I'm not going for that. You know.
No, yeah, I mean, but before you go, you were talking about the Texans real quick. What do you know about them?
The only thing I know is that they not doing so good.
Yeah.
Huh? They won't be in the Super Bowl this year.
Hell no.
And they don't look like they got a team that's glued together. They don't look like they got a team that's on the same page. And they'll never ever have nothing as long as they try to hold that young man as a slave.
That's what
I said. That they curse because they trying to slave them. They don't want them to be at their best, you know. They want to control them. You didn't make him. You didn't make him who he is.
I feel like it's more than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is way.
Ain't nobody around the league being controlled like that, Jay. Come on. Who they controlling like that? They let J.J. Watt go. Like it wasn't nothing. J.J. Watt was the $100 million man. Somebody picked his contract up. They done ruined that boy career just like they did what's his name? And they should be liable for that. He don't want to play with you, trade him.
But like I said, I think it's way more than just that though. Like that is one of the main reasons, but it is way more than just that.
The massage stuff ain't even over with. Ain't nobody talking about that. Huh?
Because that's what they trying to do.
Let's get to the bottom line. It was more than him that knew about it. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know like really what happened.
Man, I know. I done lived 57 years. That gonna come out after he don't want to play with them no more. Come on, Jay.
Come on, but by 11 women. But think about by 11 women though.
11 who women?
Exactly.
And they went back for seconds.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I listen. I've been on the scene. You forgot. Remember I used to run clubs downtown now, you know. Huh?
I never run clubs. That was all you.
No, but I'm just saying, I used to take y'all down there and you know, y'all saw inside them places. I was in no places. I was in no places when it was full after the game was over with. I was in there after, you know, people begging to get in, you know. That goes both ways, you know. Women set men up. I'm not gonna sit here and ignore that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not either.
Bruh.
I'm just saying.
Bruh. The boy ain't got no history. The boy came there and gave his first checkup to women. To that's at home single that's sitting out there working, man. Don't he get credit for something? That's why y'all don't want to do this with me, Jay. Somebody got to stand up for something. You can't just let him just go by the wayside like that.
Hey, but it was 11 girls, and they say he assaulted them. 11.
Hold on, 11 massage therapy. Listen, I done got massages before.
Come on.
I done got massages before. Bruh. Have you got massages before?
And then you're going to go back 11 times?
That man played football. The body, come on, you done played football. The wear and tear on your body, you want to be touched on. I need to be touched on now. I do work. I'd be hitting that dirt and stuff. I ain't got nobody over here rubbing on me. If I could afford it and I order somebody to come give me a massage here because I got a massage table for them to massage me and she walk out of here and say I did something to her, then you could believe it. But you don't wait and do it all at the same time, let 11 motherfuckers climb up on you. I ain't gonna buy that. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Nope. I'm not giving it the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. I said it. I said it here first. That's the reason why you don't want to talk about them Texans. That's why they curse. You know, they're gonna be just like what they is the Cowboys still in?
Still doing good.
They still in the running?
Yeah.
So they America's team or Texas team?
They're so-called America's team.
And the Texans team, because ain't nobody else in Texas doing shit.
Yo.
Yow. Now what? Then what? The proof is in the pudding. Every day put up. At the end of the day, that's how what it is. They got to work together. That's where our society is at. It's some obvious stuff that's out there that need to be cleared up in order for people to move forward. Come on, man. Jay, this is practical life. This is what we have. People in leadership. The hearts of men and how we control each other and how we treat each other. We don't have ownership of each other. Everybody has a responsibility to within themselves to make sure that we do everything that makes sure that everybody is protected. And they got men that don't care. They only care about certain people. Don't nobody want to address it. What kind of dog you got in the fight that you can't say that the Texans administration is wrong? Because when they gave the coach the GM job, that was a stupid ass decision. And then you turn around and you fire the coach and you don't fire, you fire him after he get the number one receiver thrown away. And then you take JJ Watt and you let him bow out, gracefully. And then, man.
Wait, hang on, dude. Let me talk, bro. You've done enough.
I done enough damage. You're right. I done enough damage.
Let me take your drink. Let me have a few words here. But it's like what I told you before, though. I'd rather have DeAndre Hopkins over JJ Watt any day. Like,
they both gone. He got rid of both of them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're both gone. But if you had to choose between DeAndre Hopkins or JJ Watt, who you going with?
You already know that.
JJ Watt.
No.
Who are you going with?
No.
If you had to choose one or the other, who would you go with?
I'm gonna go with the receiver that's catching the ball. Ain't nobody got more credentials than what he got and what he had.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Now, even though that GM messed up with Hopkins, and I was at work and I was so pissed off about it.
You think the GM did that? That was the coach that did that, not the GM.
He was the coach and the GM.
Okay, no. The GM before that wouldn't have never got rid of Hopkins.
That's what I'm saying, though. But like I said they hired Bill O'Brien, and obviously he fucked up my team, and I'm still not happy about it.
You better say it like it is.
And
he messed up the front office and everything.
I went to Arizona, all right? I went to Arizona. I'm over there watching the Texas game. So you're going to ask me, how do I feel about seeing my wide receiver with a whole nother uniform on?
Kicking your team butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't make sense, Jay.
I feel just like what Rich Homie Quan says, I feel a type of way. All right. You never heard that song.
No.
You never heard that song.
You lost me on that one. You ever like when I move, you move just like that by far as I can go with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, Jay, look, they wrong. And people like that, things happen. You know what I'm saying? That was, they had.
I'm not agreeing what they're doing with Deshaun is right. I'm not agreeing with that.
But you're not standing up and telling them they wrong. That's what the fans need to tell them. Let him go. Let him go. Set him free. It's just like the Black Panthers that they need to let out of prison.
I'm in a whole Texas group chat, and the fans already want that, but the GM don't want that. Okay.
So the fans ain't got no power. That's the reason why I'm talking about people power. See, the people had to learn to have power, and you have your power by stop walking in these places. All they got to do is say, "We ain't going." You started thinking you gonna do the right thing. You gonna bring in who people want. That's what exactly what's wrong with Deshaun Watson right now is that they lied to him. They said that they was gonna let him be part of picking the coach that came in there, and they didn't. I don't care if he is somebody black. It ain't got nothing to do with it. It's got something to do about the integrity that they had. That boy got integrity, and they trying to ruin his integrity.
So wait a minute. What you just said right there. Go back to the conversation of what I just said, saying there was more to that than them holding him what he is. That was one of it. That was the awesome reason right there that he's trying to get out of here. One, because first of all, this whole thing started because they let Hopkins go, right?
No.
Sean was out there.
It started before that. Because when they let Hopkins go, it was after the GM was gone. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
Hold on. I'm thinking, right?
No, look it up. It's already in the history books. It's already been written. It done already been done. When they made that man the coach, they fired that GM and they made that man the GM and the coach. He let all them go.
Yeah, I know
that. If my nephew was up and he were to come on here now, he'll tell you that too, and he a big Texans fan too. I'm just telling y'all, get your heart out of it. Because when Earl Campbell was running, I done had my heart in that. Y'all ain't not one out there on that field. You know, it don't even make no sense, because when you look at the history of what they doing to people out there, that's only a few people, Jay. Them only a few people, and the type of money that they getting should be enough to change where they come from. People don't even want to change where they come from. They want to leave where they come from. I've never tried to leave where I come from. I only want to make it better. There's some things that we're doing. These places that's supposed to be such heroes for people is entertainment. It's useless entertainment because it's not benefiting nobody. Because you better and faster than somebody else and you won a game or you predict that, you know, it's gambling. Either way it goes still. What I gamble on is putting seeds in the ground. I gamble on putting seeds in the ground, feeding people, getting people to be healthy and stuff. That's what I'm into. Them guys, the amount of pills that they have to take every time they have to do a game. I know them ball players. They don't feel good about having to work out like they make them work out in order to do that. That's some bulldog slave stuff to me. It is. It's brutal, but some people like it because it make them better. You know, but I don't need to beat myself up like that. I beat myself up in other ways. You know, that stuff hurt. I mean, it's a dude that I know that he played when Earl Campbell played. He said Earl Campbell came across him one time and his knee went in his chest and collapsed him, and one side of his body didn't come back. Man, I'm telling you, that's a brutal sport. You know what I'm saying? And then what you doing it for? You know, people they got little boys taking chances who ain't even never made it. And
speaking of never making it, you remember when I was playing high school ball? Nobody thought I was coming back.
I think I only got to see one of your games. One of them, because you never told me when you was playing all the time. Matter of fact, I didn't even believe you were playing one time.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody believed I was playing. A lot of people doubted me. A lot of people actually doubted me. I was gonna come back.
No, I remember when you were saying it. I remember when Sally says, "Oh, J-Boy, no, he get up and he run with me." J-Boy really serious about that. J-Boy in the summertime. I said, he out there in the summertime. I said, no, not Jason. No, not Jason.
Yeah, Jason, dude. When it comes to my football, dude, I'm out there. I'm out there, man. Early in the morning, like everyone else, showing up. You know, busting my ass like everyone else.
So, do you think you would have wanted to play college ball if you would have went to college?
Hell yeah, I would. And actually,
you still can.
Actually, yeah.
You want to play for who? You want to play for?
I went up to Dallas just
Who you want to play for?
Huh?
Who you want to play for?
If I could play for anyone, dude, I would probably honestly either Texas Tech or LSU.
What's wrong with TSU?
Hmm?
What's wrong with TSU?
Nothing wrong with them. I'll take them any day. I went up there. I went up there for my family's wedding, and believe that I didn't want to leave after that.
Who wedding?
Sarah's and Cody and Sarah's wedding.
Where they had it at? Where they had it at?
They had it over there at the campus over there at TCU.
No, TSU.
Oh, TSU.
Yeah,
What,
you
Texas
talking?
University?
Yeah, down in Third Ward.
Nah.
You say no? Why? Cause it's a black school.
Yes, sir.
Why?
But no, not really, because talking about black school, actually, the one black school I would like to go to is actually Louisville.
Louisville ain't no black school.
Dude, hell yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
That's an Ivy League school.
Dude, Louisville is definitely black.
Nope. Been there. It's not. It's like a Rice University. It's all over the city, really. Been there. It's not. It's TSU, Prairie View. Them the closest one to you. So you know.
Maybe Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor. That's still not a black school. You know, Baylor is a Christian school. Yep.
No way.
Yeah. Well, bless your heart. I didn't never know, but you didn't know what black and white was. When did you learn what black and white was?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, and I still kind of don't understand what it is.
Jay.
You can't laugh at me because you got.
No, it's just I tell people.
Wait, hold on. You gotta realize that I was raised by a white community.
Yeah, I know that, but people don't know that. People don't know that. You know what I'm saying? People
don't.
Huh?
I know people don't know that. So.
Yeah. But see, but I was privileged to see you grow up and to see you grow up in such a diverse, well, it wasn't really diverse, but it was, I don't know what to say it was just real, you know what I'm saying? You grew up, it was two women that adopted you that I knew, and they were white, and they were a couple, and they just wanted me to be the black influence in your life. And I wasn't the black influence in your life, evidently. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well.
You said, well.
Oh well,
But I took you, but I took you around my family. You remember any of my family?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, I took y'all around my family a lot. People they still ask about you.
I actually remember when I was younger, someone, who was that? I remember you took me to someone's house and they had that whole barbecue thing.
Yeah, that was yeah. Well, yeah, that's always family. That's my family reunion. That's where I took y'all to my family reunions all the time too.
Yeah. Who was that?
My family reunion. Every time when I used to have my family reunions, I used to come get y'all and take y'all with me.
Yeah.
And I used to just let y'all run around and get lost and stuff, and they be like, "Who the kids are these?" Didn't nobody know who y'all was. Huh?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
All I remember was I remember some kid had like a whole computer of video games. I was chilling with them, and then I found out they had a hot tub, and I was just chilling in there. I went from the computer to the hot tub, and I was just chilling there. Then next thing you know, who was barbecue? Got right out of the hot tub, got me some barbecue and chill.
Damn, I remember that house. I just remember that happened at y'all house.
Yeah, right.
That's what we did. That's what we did all the time. You know. So you don't want to talk about them Texans no more. You know.
I can talk about them 24/7. You know.
Yeah, but we ain't getting nowhere with them. They got to make a change. Ain't no use to talk about them if they ain't gonna make a change. Y'all got to, y'all as fans, y'all must demand for them to act accordingly. They must be responsible. Y'all spending good money with them, traveling all over the place, looking with them and stuff, and then they hand y'all that kind of service. Out there, they was out on the field acting crazy before J.J. Watt and them left. They were so frustrated too, pathetic.
The people, once, what they say, once someone's has power, it could be quite dangerous when someone, something with power, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, people have, but people have to be responsible with power, and they not responsible. They need to relinquish it. They don't need to take down the whole ship.
The first thing that needs to happen is Cal McNair needs to get his ass out of ownership because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Well, how you gonna make him sell something that's his? So that's where we get back into the slave shit at. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying is it's his, but just because it's yours,
he turned it. Ain't the coach black?
Nah, he's white.
Oh, I thought the coach was black. Who black then?
No one's black besides our two quarterbacks.
So ain't nobody black on the team?
Yeah, dude, we got some.
I'm talking about in the GM office or anything.
No.
So ain't so.
Yeah, it used to be.
And after and after his daddy died, am I right? He became in charge, am I right?
No, the owner you're talking about. That's the owner you're talking about. And he was white, right?
I said the GM, but the GM was black who he had. For his daddy died, his daddy had the GM, the guy was black.
No, you got it wrong.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna stop talking lip. I don't want to back and forth like that because I'm telling you, I do distinctly remember who the GM was.
He was black, but he wasn't like a son or anything to like.
No, he won the son. I say after McNabb died, his son took over. Am I right?
Yes, and the son's white.
I know that, but the GM was still black.
Yes, GM was black.
And he got rid of him.
Right, yeah.
And he made the coach, the GM and the coach.
Right, yeah, there you go.
That's what I've been saying from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So when he did that, and he made him the coach, that's when he got rid of Hopkins. And after he got rid of Hopkins, J.J. Watt was so frustrated, he said, I want to be part of this.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then J.J. Watt got out of it, and then so what's his name? The quarterback? Deshaun said he wanted to go, and they said, no, you gonna play for us. And he said, no, I'm not. And before Deshaun was the quarterback, because Deshaun would be the first African American quarterback. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then they had an opportunity to get Vince Young, and he was the Heisman Trophy from UT. Am I right? Huh? And
Yeah,
and the Texans had and the Texans had the #1 pick that year.
Yeah.
And they turned around and they got Mario,
Yeah.
a defensive end, rather than get the #1 pick quarterback. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said that right.
They got a problem with their front office.
Man, we've been having problems.
Okay, so and it's a race thing. See, you don't understand race because you weren't raised around that.
Right.
So I'm telling you, that's a clear sign that that's a race problem. It'll tap a whole team. You that's why you're not comfortable around people who act like that. Because you're not used to that. You're not used to treating human beings like that.
You're right.
I'm telling you. That's what the Texans got a problem with. They forget who their fans are. Because they got money. They making money regardless. You know how much money they spend for them teams? You know how much money they waste?
Yeah, I can only
And
imagine.
they got up the league. And it's about leadership. It's about people not wanting to relinquish old behaviors that don't serve everybody. So that's what I want you to know about.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna put onto that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying, but you gotta realize, it's also in the NFL. You know, the whole NFL thing. It's perspective, because you gotta realize that it's basically a business, and when something's a business, it's run by whites, right?
No. No. It looks like it is. But it's a mixture of people because white people ain't the only one that do business.
Right, but I'm talking about, but most of the owners, right, that you see in the league, they are pretty much white, right? You know what I'm saying?
Have always been traditionally been white. You're correct.
Yes.
And
that's what. And if y'all ever seen the Netflix show about Colin Kaepernick, what he did on Netflix, I recommend y'all to go watch that, because that is some true powerful stuff that he has to say about that.
So what he say about the Texans?
Not specifically about my team, but about the league and whatnot.
Do you got any stock in the Texans?
Do I have what?
Stock in the Texans.
Yeah.
How much stock you got in there? I recommend you sell it.
Nah. I got me
I'm gonna be telling people about investment.
You know that Deshaun jersey I wore?
That's Deshaun.
Yeah, and I got Hopkins.
Okay, well that's them. That's not the Texans.
No, I got.
They still they represented by their names of who they are.
Yeah, I get jerseys. That's my only stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now you gotta have stock, like some ownership, like getting some dividends, like, increasing your status, or something. You're not benefiting from the Texans, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. So we need to benefit from people that we pushing and we bagging and we standing up for. So, you know, people are standing for the Texans and the Texans are standing against what's his name? Deshaun Watson. You understand that? They done put the whole world against him just because he don't want to play football for them. And they brought 11 women that's willing to come to say whatever they gotta say to do and get whatever they need to get behind a massage that they agreed to come give him. And some of them came back and gave him another massage. And he did the same thing to them again. And they still didn't say nothing about it until he didn't want to play for the Texans no more. And Jay Boy, this is something that I know that they do to college boys when they want them to play for them at the different schools that like you want to play for. When they want to get you, when they want to get you, they sick the girls on you. Yeah. Yeah. They do that. They keep you happy. They keep you comfortable. You know, it's strategically done.
How you think Texas A&M got Johnny Manziel the silent?
You remember that?
I remember that's the only reason he signed with Texas. That's the only reason he.
I know. Sally said that he was a fluke.
Yeah.
She said, and I'm gonna tell you when she said it was a fluke, when he didn't want to play in that last game because he didn't want to get hurt. You remember that? His last game?
Yeah.
He played hurt, so he didn't have to be hurt. Because he know they was out to get him. That's why he ran so fast, because he knew they was gonna get him. You know that NFL wake him up, huh?
It's a whole nother ball game when you go into college and NFL.
Right.
A whole nother ball game. It can make you or it can break you, you know.
Well, and it has broken most. Trust me, because a bunch of them gave.
That's because you got to realize that the guys in the NFL, right, been there stronger, way faster, been there longer than you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're first coming out of college, it's hard for college players because in college the game is not that fast it's not that, you know, it's not it's intense, but it's not that intense, the NFL level, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what?
So,
you're gonna be a
position is if you're playing so it's kind of like the game Madden, right? I know everybody heard Madden. And so basically, college level, you're playing like maybe pro in the game, right? That's college. And when you get to NFL, it's like all Madden. Like,
I know nothing about the virtual world. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all got me on that one. I know y'all been trying to teach me how to play that stuff for the longest, but I bypassed that. Boy, let me get off here and get my butt to bed. I'm gonna sign off. But look, we need to do the talk show. You don't want to mess me with them Texans. Trust me, I'm gonna hurt people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? People got to get results. They ain't gave us the results we need. People done paid out way too much. People have been heartbroken way too much.
Well, let me ask you something though. You watch Netflix? You got Netflix?
Yeah, I got Netflix. You know, I got a thing I'm gonna show you that we finna do. Yeah. Right, well, what's on Netflix?
Look up that Netflix thing that Colin Kaepernick did.
Oh no, I saw it. No, I saw it already. I saw it. Hey, Sunday we doing Sunday dinners and the meeting, you know, and we doing the show this Sunday. Lonnie B. King, his family, you know, they got stuff that they finna entertainment and stuff. We putting together our talent. We finna run a streaming service. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna give people the truth and nothing but the truth. You know, so help me God. You know what I'm saying? Truth and justice for all people. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell him. I got some people that raised right here don't know that stuff that y'all know and seen what people are capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? You've been knowing me all your life, J-Boy. I remember.
I know that.
I remember we knew you was coming before we saw you.
Yes, sir.
You know, so trust me, you had a blessed life. Keep blessing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna sign off, and I know Marcus probably in bed now, huh?
Who knows? Yeah, you know, probably that. Last time I heard today, it sounded like it was doing some Christmas shopping done or something like that. I don't know.
Right.